Throughout the years, our favourite vigilante, that of course being Casey Jones, has got many adaptations throughout the years of a total history. And so today I thought it would be a good time as any to take a look back on what we've gotten, and to also count down who is the best version. I know that many people will be a bit biased towards their favourite one, just due to what one they've been growing up with. I'm a little bit like that, but you can't really blame me. But yeah, so this is the top 9 Casey Jones, as that's all we've gone so far. Potentially in the future we could have more. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this one. Let's go. And before we do get started, if you do like this content and want to see more from this channel, please do make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. Now let's go on with the video. Okay, at number 9, it had to be the Rise of the TMNT KC. So yeah, now before anyone gets a bit grumpy or like moan about me in the comments below, it's not because she's a female or anything, or she's a female. Um, it's just the fact that I didn't like the attitude that I went with this character, and it really taken away all the main reasons for Casey being Casey. There are good qualities to this Casey, but I feel like if you was changed the name to someone like Karai, it would work a little bit more better as it fits it. Also, not to mention that she's only just that she became a good guy, got a sort of hockey stick and all that last episode. There's a lot of stuff I felt was false, but it does just change the character's personality. I feel like it could have worked so much better. And number 8 had to be the 1987 version. Do I really need to say much more than they didn't really do much with this character? He was there, he did absolutely nothing, he didn't take off the mask, and if it wasn't for the fact that this character is memorable, I don't think the 87 version would be as memorable as he is. I mean, Toy is memorable because everyone has him, but you can't really say much for the TV show version, can you? And number 7 had to be the 1994 version. This one might be a bit weird just because this is the original version of Casey, and everything that's happened afterwards is just due to this one. But I don't know, there's not really, like, when you really look into this character, especially, because I haven't really read, I've read the good majority of Mirage, but not all of it. And from what I've read so far, he doesn't really do a lot. He's just there. In Volume 1, again, he's there. The only story arc he goes through is killed a kid. He got, and he became adoptive father to a girl. So, yeah, Volume 2, nothing. Volume 3, he became a hero city because of a Komodo dragon. Volume 4, like, there isn't really much to go off on for this version of Casey Jones. But he's an okay character. But I probably would put this one a little bit lower just due to the fact that he had nothing to do in the movie, or not the movie, the comic. But because he has like a big importance and everything came after this is because of this character, I have to give it a bit more credit than what I would have given it. So yeah. And number 6 had to be the 1990 version. Now, I know that a lot of people are going to put this one really high up in the list, possibly number 1, or like at least in top 3. I think this is a good version of Casey Jones. However, he is not really important to the movie whatsoever. He is a pointless character, and I'll explain why. If you take him out of all the scenes throughout the movie, you would literally have the same movie. I mean, the only one that you possibly wouldn't need or need him for is either Tatsu, but he got Splinter for that. So, you see my point? He is literally a really pointless character in this movie. It's a shame to say that because I do really enjoy this version. There's a lot to love about this one. I think because it's so iconic, I do have a little bit to give a bit of credit for that. This version, I just really wish he actually had something to do in the movies and was important to the story. Yeah. Okay, keeping in trend with number 5, we're going to the Shadows movie. Casey Jones. I really liked where they was going with this character. Stephen Amell was a very good choice for this for Casey Jones. I wish it would have shown a bit more different sides to him, like him getting angry, stuff like that. Where I really wish where they really didn't do anything with, but they could have, and sadly they did not. It's a real big shame. Um, well, other stuff in the movie, like he wanted to become a detective, I thought it was an interesting choice they could have done for him. But, well, reality, but just due to the fact that it didn't really go anywhere, it's all pointless. The Casey and April relationship thing, again, was pointless as it really went nowhere. Yeah, I thought it was a really good cast, and I just wish they'd done more with this character and shown off a true proper Casey. Yeah. And number four, had to be the 2012 version. Now, I know that a lot of people are going to say, yes, this version needs to be higher up in the list. Don't get me wrong, I thought the direction that I went with this character was okay. Making him a teenager to fit more in with Turtles and April was good. I thought that worked really well, especially when he could play with the other characters much more better than if he was an adult playing off with teenagers, which, don't get me wrong, is a bit iffy. So I do feel like that worked really well. His design was okay. It's very Casey Jones, and was a bit more unique and weird, and everything that maybe shouldn't have worked, but somehow it did. Um, there were, I don't know. I think it's just his attitude that gets me off with this character. That like really annoys me because some episodes he can be that very good, interesting character. Who knows what he's doing, but has that goofiness and all that. Like best example would be in the Target April Neil it's from season 2, but then literally every other episode he's just stupid and just very bad character and boring. Um, he doesn't he plays off really well with other turtles, but I think it's just down to the fact that this has a very bad attitude. That I'm not really a big fan of. Okay, number three is the 2007 TMNT movie. I like this one. The voice actor Chris Evans, I thought was a really good choice for him. He does a very good job of it, and I feel like he might be a good choice to play live action version. So, you know, going in, please cast him. But still getting back to it. Yeah, this one does a quite a good job. I only wish he actually had a bit more reason to be there, other than just being there, being a sidekick and driving a van. Yeah, I think he did that. I thought his costume was cool. Both of them were like his casual clothing, which he just wear throughout the whole movie, and his like silver costume. I thought that was really cool. I wish we got to see more of him like fighting in his armor and all that. I mean, besides from the very few scenes where we saw him with a hockey bat, no baseball bat, and that went nowhere. I thought it was rather pointless. Just give him a scene with fun and power dragons. That's all we want, really. Okay, number two is the IDW version. I really enjoyed this version. I don't want to put it number one spot just because I want to see where his character actually finishes, because that could be the make or break thing. Even though his character is good now, it might not be good when the series is actually over, and that could really break it for me. This character was really incredible. I really wish I could say that it was amazing just due to the voice actor, but sadly, I can't. Yeah, like I said, this one's a really cool one. The stuff with Han, his family, just Han really at this point. Oh, well, yeah, not now. I thought that was very good. It was executed really perfectly well. However, I feel like in the from issue 50 to issue 100 or present, it's all just dropped it and it really went nowhere. I know they can't do anything now, but they could at least do something with his character and make it a bit more interesting, a bit more grieving and all that. But where he currently is now, where he's a bit grieving and grumpy and drunk and stuff like that, it's interesting. I also want to see more of it. Really show this character. Um, mean, we could, this character could be one that like we can relate to, but we don't really see much of him. And that's like the thing that I'm saying about like if we don't see much more of him after this, then we really are losing a great character, and it's just gonna be like, hmm, what could have been, yeah. Okay, the number one spot has to be 2003 version. Now, there's a few reasons. One, I grew up in this version. That's like the main reason. Two, the voice actor is really incredible. He's done like loads of characters in the show. He's also a very nice guy in real life. Really cool to talk with. But also the third reason is that this is the most fleshed out version we will ever get of Casey Jones. We get out his reasons or his motives. Because we want to get revenge for his for Harden for killing his dad. We get a happy ending for the character with marrying April. Um, there's just so much about this character that's fleshed out that no other version has ever been dealt like this before, and actually has a reason for being there. I mean, what more could I actually want? This is like perfect, comic book accurate and everything like that is just incredible. I wish I had more points and just more reason, but he is the most developed version. But yeah, let me know what you think your like. I'm actually interested in like knowing what your favorite version of Casey Jones is in the comments below. I'm thinking, oof, probably the 90 movie, the 2012 show is probably going to be in like top three potentially. I got that feeling. And yeah, just let me know what you think. Because I'm interested to see where everyone else is placed in that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you do like something, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo. Bye.